Jared Leto, the multi-talented American artist, encompasses roles as an actor, musician, director, producer, and fashion icon. Renowned for his fervent commitment to diverse projects, he undergoes striking transformations for movie roles, appearing impervious to the passage of time. In this video, we'll delve into the life of this exceptionally gifted individual. Born on December 26, 1971, in Bossier City, Louisiana, Jared Joseph Leto, along with his older brother Shannon, adopted the surname from their stepfather after their birth father departed from the family during their early years. Following this, their mother, Constance, remarried and had 2 more sons before the untimely death of her second husband. Growing up in a hippie commune in Louisiana, the boys were surrounded by an atmosphere of freedom and creativity, engaging with actors, artists, photographers, and musicians. Constance, aiming to instill good taste, encouraged their creativity without imposing limits. After a brief second marriage, Constance moved with her sons to her parents, leading to a life marked by frequent relocations due to Jared's grandfather's service in the U.S. Air Force. The family lived in various American states and even in Haiti, where Constance worked for a charity organization. Remarkably, as an adult, Jared returned to Haiti to aid in the aftermath of the 2010 earthquake, documenting the experience in a book and donating all profits to Haitian foundations. Jared's early work life included a stint as a dishwasher, earning $1.50 an hour at the age of 12 and later working as a doorman at 16. Although he briefly dropped out of school in the 10th grade, he eventually completed his education. Initially aspiring to become an artist, Jared enrolled at the University of the Arts in Philadelphia, but shifted his focus to filmmaking, later transferring to the School of Visual Arts in New York. At 20, he dated Soleil Moon Frye for about a year. In 1992, he relocated to Los Angeles with the clear objective of becoming a director. Armed with a backpack, a couple of $100, and a determination to pursue directing through acting, Jared attended a 12-week acting course, but mostly opted for practical experience. Despite initial setbacks, including unsuccessful auditions for Star Trek, The Next Generation, and the WKRP in Cincinnati sequel, Jared experienced successes in his burgeoning career. In the early 90s, our hero starred in the movie Cool and the Crazy, episodes of the TV series Camp Wilder, Almost Home, Rebel Highway, and My So-Called Life. In the latter, Leto's character was supposed to appear only in the pilot series, but the project's creators and the audience liked the actor, so he got to the main cast. In 1995, Jared starred in the movie How to Make an American Quilt. In 1996, in the film about teenagers, The Last of the High Kings, and a year later, in the thriller Switchback and the biographical drama Prefontaine about the legendary long-distance runner. Although originally intended for Tom Cruise, the lead role went to Leto. Jared even started running to look believable on the screen. In 1998, the filmography of the rising star was enriched by 3 movies. These are the drama Basil, the horror urban legend, and the epic war movie The Thin Red Line. In addition, Jared and his brother Shannon created the band called 30 Seconds to Mars. This name is a metaphor for the future and the proximity of people to something majestic and intangible. In their music, the guys decided to combine the grandiosity of Pink Floyd and the drive of Sex Pistols. Our hero became the author of most of the lyrics and music, vocalist, and guitarist. By the way, he has tattoos dedicated to 30 Seconds to Mars on his body. While the band continued working on new material, Leto appeared in such movies as Black and White, Girl, Interrupted, and Fight Club. In the latter, he appeared in a new image with snow-white hair. Fun fact: in the scene when Tyler gives a speech at Fight Club, he looks directly at the character of Jared when talking about rock stars. As for his personal life, after a brief affair with actress Christy McDaniel, the guy started a relationship with Cameron Diaz. It lasted from 1999 to 2003, and they were close to marriage, but the couple broke up for an unknown reason. Meanwhile, in 2000, Leto starred in the thriller American Psycho, the comedy drama Sunset Strip, and the drama Requiem for a Dream. In the latter, Jared played one of the main roles, and preparing for filming, did not spare himself. He lost almost 29 pounds, lived on the streets of New York for several weeks, and communicated with people addicted to illegal substances. He even injected water into the vein to understand the feeling. Leto admitted that playing the role of Harry Goldfarb was true masochism. He fainted from hunger right on set and later had liver problems, but Requiem for a Dream finally confirmed his status as a Hollywood star. After filming, Leto moved to Portugal and lived in a monastery for several months to gain weight. By the way, Jared tried banned substances at school, but he came to his senses in time. In 2002, the actor played a role in the thriller phone booth, but his scenes got deleted. Also, his filmography was enriched by Panic Room and Highway, where his older brother also appeared. In the early 90s, Jared Leto embarked on his acting journey, featuring in various projects such as the movie Cool and the Crazy and episodes of TV series like Camp Welder, Almost Home, Rebel Highway, and My So-Called Life. Initially meant for only the pilot episode of My So-Called Life, Leto's character gained popularity, securing a spot in the main cast. As the mid-90s unfolded, Leto continued his film career with roles in How to Make an American Quilt, 1995, The Last of the High Kings, 1996, Switchback, and the biographical drama Prefontaine, where he portrayed the legendary long-distance runner. Despite the role being originally intended for Tom Cruise, Leto successfully took on the lead, even incorporating running into his routine to authenticate the portrayal. Expanding his filmography in 1998, Leto starred in the drama Basil, the horror film Urban Legend, and the epic war movie The Thin Red Line. Concurrently, Leto, along with his brother Shannon, established the band 30 Seconds to Mars, blending the grandiosity of Pink Floyd with the energy of Sex Pistols. Leto played a pivotal role in the band as the primary author, vocalist, and guitarist, proudly displaying tattoos dedicated to 30 Seconds to Mars on his body. Amid the band's creative pursuits, Leto remained active in the film industry, contributing to movies like Black and White, Girl, Interrupted, and Fight Club, where he adopted a new appearance with snow-white hair. Notably, in Fight Club, Leto's character is directly acknowledged during a scene where Tyler speaks about rock stars. In his personal life, Leto had a brief romance with actress Christy McDaniel before entering a relationship with Cameron Diaz from 1999 to 2003, coming close to marriage before their mysterious breakup. In 2000, Leto showcased his versatility in the thriller American Psycho, the comedy drama Sunset Strip, and the drama Requiem for a Dream, for which he underwent significant physical and emotional challenges, losing nearly 29 pounds and immersing himself in the world of addiction for authenticity. Although this experience took a toll on his health, Requiem for a Dream solidified Leto's Hollywood status. Post-filming, Leto spent time in a Portuguese monastery to recover and gain weight. In 2002, he had a role in the thriller Phone Booth, but his scenes were eventually cut. His filmography also included Panic Room and Highway, where his older brother Shannon made an appearance. During that period, their musical group also unveiled their debut album, drawing inspiration from the Cosmos and the novel Dune. Following the album's release, the band embarked on a tour, made their inaugural television appearances, and took the stage at the Lollapalooza Festival. In 2003, Leto played a cameo role and assumed the role of a producer in the romantic comedy Saul Good. A year later, he portrayed Hephaestion in the film Alexander. Initially, the role was offered to Brad Pitt, who declined, missing the chance to collaborate with Angelina Jolie. However, Leto accepted the role and found himself enamored with the actress, an experience he admitted significantly impacted his self-esteem. Despite a brief relationship with Scarlett Johansson in 2004, rumors circulated about Leto's romantic involvements with various celebrities, including Ashley Olsen, Paris Hilton, Britney Spears, Jessica Simpson, and others. In 2005, the crime drama Lord of War was released, featuring Leto as the brother of a Ukrainian immigrant. Attempting to translate all his lines into Russian on set, Leto faced challenges due to the complex phonetics and eventually abandoned the effort. Leto acknowledges struggling with language learning. The same year saw the release of 30 Seconds to Mars' second album, A Beautiful Lie. The recording process spanned 3 years, covering 4 continents and 5 countries due to Leto's film commitments. Describing the album as an exploration of humanity, Leto realized his directorial aspirations by creating the music video for the single The Kill under the pseudonym Bartholomew Cubbins, inspired by a character from Dr. Seuss's children's books. Jared continued directing several more music videos for his band, including those for other singles from the second album, From Yesterday and A Beautiful Lie. Filming took place in China and Greenland, respectively. In 2006, Leto appeared in the film Lonely Hearts and embarked on a tour with the band. Early in 2007, Chapter 27, a drama about John Lennon's assassin, premiered. To authentically portray Mark Chapman, Leto gained approximately 66 pounds, leading to health issues like gout. Despite the challenges, Leto considers the role a thrilling adventure, receiving a fee of $3.3 million. He also served as the executive producer for this film and subsequent projects. During the filming of Chapter 27, rumors circulated about Leto's involvement with Lindsay Lohan. In 2008, 30 Seconds to Mars faced a conflict with their label, swiftly resolved as they commenced work on their third album. An interesting fact: fans actively participated in the recording process of the album. At a specially organized fan convention, they contributed to recording backing vocals and percussion sections for several songs under Jared's guidance. The album, titled This Is War, was released in late 2009 and featured 2,000 unique album covers, each showcasing the faces of the participating fans. It garnered favorable reviews from critics, received multiple awards globally, and drew attention for the explicit and intense content of the music video for the song Hurricane. Jared Leto's 13-minute short film, associated with the album, faced censorship and global television bans due to its content. Simultaneously, audiences could appreciate Leto's acting in the movie Mr. Nobody, where he portrayed the main character Nemo, spanning from adolescence to a 118-year-old man. This role required extensive makeup sessions lasting 6 hours a day, and Leto adopted the voice of an elderly man. In February 2010, 30 Seconds to Mars embarked on a world tour lasting 2 years, earning a place in the Guinness Book of Records as the longest tour in history, featuring over 300 concerts. In his personal life, Leto was romantically linked to model and actress Katharina Dam, and he was spotted holding hands with his ex, Scarlett Johansson. Media reports also speculated about Jared's relationships with Serbian actress and model Nina Senikar, stylist Chloe Bartoli, singers Miley Cyrus and Katy Perry, actress Emilia Clarke, and others. In 2011, Leto established the ViRT service, providing fans with exclusive access to his band's performances, as well as opportunities to purchase and stream music, videos, and ebooks. In 2012, he presented the documentary Artifact, focused on the modern music industry and the legal dispute between the band and the record label. The documentary premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival, earning the Audience Award and critical acclaim. The subsequent year saw the release of 30 Seconds to Mars' fourth studio album, Love, Lust, Faith + Dreams. Leto directed multiple music videos, and the single Up in the Air was sent into Earth orbit and played on the International Space Station. Following the album release, the band embarked on another tour, potentially earning the entire team around $4 million, and a few months later, Jared showcased his acting skills in the drama Dallas Buyers Club. In this film, he portrayed a trans woman named Rayan, who is living with AIDS. For the role, Leto underwent a significant physical transformation, losing about 28 pounds and removing all body hair. Throughout the filming process, he fully embraced the character, even going out in public in makeup, eliciting mixed reactions from residents. His co-stars claimed to have met Jared only after filming, as he remained in character throughout most of the time, presenting a convincingly attractive female persona. The actor clarified his deep dive into the character by emphasizing the stark contrast between the role and his real self, finding it more convenient to remain in the character's persona than to reconstruct the details repeatedly. Notably, Leto preferred not to meet his bandmates in this transformed guise, although his mother, Constance, made a visit to the set. Leto's commitment to the role in Dallas Buyers Club earned him a substantial fee of $4.3 million, along with recognition through prestigious awards such as MTV, the Screen Actors Guild Award, Golden Globe, and an Oscar. During his acceptance speech for the Oscar, Jared expressed gratitude to his mother, crediting her for instilling in him the ability to dream despite life's challenges. He dedicated the award to the 36 million individuals who lost their lives to AIDS. Additionally, he addressed global issues, acknowledging the struggles in Venezuela and Ukraine, voicing support for people pursuing their dreams and seeking a better life. In 2022, Leto continued his support for the Ukrainian people during the Russian invasion. Over the next few years, Leto redirected his focus towards music, unveiling a documentary series chronicling the world tour in support of the band's third album. Simultaneously, he collaborated with fellow musicians on a new record. His return to the big screen in 2016 featured him as the Joker in Suicide Squad, where he once again captivated his co-stars with his immersive approach to the character. Leto embraced the Joker persona to the extent of surprising his colleagues with gifts reflective of the character, such as a live rat for Margot Robbie and bullets for Will Smith. Leto's dedication to the role included extensive preparations, including watching real crime footage, studying shamans and Mexican cartels, and undergoing physical transformations, such as dyeing his hair neon green and developing his muscles. The elaborate makeup application, involving pale makeup and tattoos, required 4 to 5 hours daily. While Leto considered playing the Joker a great honor, he was taken aback when a significant portion of his scenes was omitted from the final cut due to concerns about the movie's age rating. Despite the controversial critical reception, Leto received a substantial fee of almost $7 million for his work. During the filming of Suicide Squad, there were reports of Leto dating model Valerie Kaufman, but the relationship eventually ended. In 2017, Leto took on the role of Niander Wallace, a blind mad scientist in Blade Runner 2049, a sequel to the iconic science fiction film. Originally intended for David Bowie, the character was reassigned to Leto after Bowie's passing in January 2016. Filming for Leto's scenes occurred in Budapest over a span of 2 weeks. Before this, he collaborated with the Foundation for the Support of Blind Young People, and during the shoot for Blade Runner 2049, he experienced complete vision obstruction due to lenses. Following the Budapest filming, he traveled to Japan for The Outsider, a crime movie released in spring 2018. The same year marked the release of 30 Seconds to Mars' fifth album, America, which debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 chart. However, the album, characterized by a shift from alternative rock to electropop, received mixed critical reviews. In addition to the album, Leto directed the documentary A Day in the Life of America, premiered in 2019 at the New York Film Festival. In 2021, Leto's filmography expanded with 3 projects: the detective thriller The Little Things, earning him nominations for an Actors Guild Award and a Golden Globe; the director's cut of the superhero film Zack Snyder's Justice League; and the biographical crime drama House of Gucci. In the latter, Jared underwent a transformation by immersing himself in Italian culture, adopting an Italian accent, and drawing inspiration from his friend Alessandro Michele, the creative director of Gucci. Despite receiving a Golden Raspberry for his role, he also garnered an Actors Guild Award nomination. Moving into 2022, Leto assumed the lead role in the superhero movie Morbius, which faced box office struggles and critical disapproval, resulting in another Golden Raspberry win. Leto noted the character's resemblance to himself, requiring minimal effort to portray. Another 2022 project was the biographical miniseries We Crashed, where he underwent significant disguise with a fake nose and dark lenses. The recent release of the horror comedy Haunted Mansion showcased his diverse acting repertoire. Looking ahead, Leto may appear in the fantasy action movie Tron 3 and the horror film Adrift. He He expressed intentions to produce and star in a biographical film about Karl Lagerfeld. Fans anticipate the upcoming sixth studio album From 30 Seconds to Mars, scheduled for release on September 15, 2023, with several singles already available. The multi-talented artist's estimated net worth stands at $90 million, amassed through earnings from film and music royalties, successful investments, and ownership in over 50 companies, including Aaron, Reddit, and Uber. Additionally, Leto is involved in several startup ventures. Notably, he maintains an advertising contract with Gucci. Throughout his life, Jared Leto has endorsed various brands, including promoting Hugo Boss perfume, Carrera accessories, and the Fear of God clothing brand. In the 90s, he was featured in commercials for cosmetics and a pizzeria. Despite residing in Los Angeles, he considers New York his favorite city. In 2006, he invested $1.65 million in a 4,000 square foot residence in the Hollywood Hills, featuring 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a kitchen, a dining room, an office, a relaxation room, and a spacious living room. The property, predominantly adorned in light colors, boasted a terrace with a dining area and a sizable swimming pool. In 2017, Jared sold this multifunctional mansion, which had also served as a recording studio, for $2 million. In 2015, the actor purchased another Los Angeles residence for $5 million, a former U.S. Air Force base from the 1940s. Initially skeptical, he was won over upon seeing the house and promptly made the purchase. After renovation, the property now includes 8 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, a kitchen, a dining room, several living rooms, a rehearsal space, an outdoor swimming pool, a hot tub, and a lounge area on the adjacent grounds. Jared Leto's collection of vehicles features an extravagant Ford Bronco, a comfortable Mercedes G-Class SUV, a Vader G35 sports car, and practical choices like a GMC Yukon and Lincoln Navigator. Among Leto's hobbies are snowboarding, skateboarding, hiking, reading, and drawing. Rock climbing holds a special place in his heart, despite the risks and a past back injury from almost falling off a mountain. While he follows a vegan diet, he admits to indulging in his mom's homemade cookies without fretting over the inclusion of animal products. Notably, he practices minimal alcohol consumption, prioritizes 8 hours of sleep daily, and participates in retreats. Leto actively organizes events for the Echelon, the fan base of 30 Seconds to Mars, since 2015. These festivals incorporate musical performances, yoga sessions, and the opportunity for participants to get identical tattoos. However, concerns arose when photos from these events sparked worries of resembling a cult. Jared is often likened to Jesus, supporting the analogy by conducting preaching sessions and incorporating church attributes. Notably, accusations against Leto have emerged, including allegations reported by the New York Post stating that he invited underage girls to his concerts and sent inappropriate texts to teenage fans. Jared Leto actively supports animal rights, advocates for the rights of the queer community, and is involved in various charitable endeavors. Previously, he had 2 pets, Judas and Sky, both of whom passed away in 2007 and 2012, respectively. The artist also has a unique relationship with his guitars, treating them as if they were living beings. He has named them Pythagoras and Artemis. While Leto doesn't express a strong desire to marry or have children, citing his busy career, he paradoxically finds communication with women challenging, experiencing lingering insecurities from his youth. Despite this, he spends time with individuals like models Daria Korchina and Carol Mannes, the latter being seen with him on vacation recently. Interestingly, although Leto himself remains unmarried, he is authorized to officiate weddings, having obtained a license for his old friend's wedding. Leto avoids watching his own movies or rehearsing extensively before filming. In his approach to acting, he enjoys inventing his character and delving into investigations related to the project. However, he prioritizes his musical career, considering music a deeply personal and confessional form of expression. Surprisingly, he feels more at ease performing on stage in front of large audiences than in a one-on-one setting with a friend at a restaurant. Jared Leto doesn't compartmentalize himself into specific roles like musician, actor, or director. Instead, he sees himself as a creative individual who puts in hard work across all his pursuits. As for which role of Jared Leto impresses you the most, that is subjective and depends on personal preferences and experiences with his diverse body of work.